back to the locker room. Wait, that's my line. Stop. Hey, so today we got Ayunnie, Fahmi in the studio. So introduce yourself and what position do you play?
Hi guys, my name is Ayunnie Fahmi and I play as a defender.
Okay, so let's talk about your WFC that you recently played in Czech, right?
Yeah.
And you got the Fair Play Award. Yeah, I don't even know what award is that. So like, what's that award for?
Okay, so basically Fair Floorball Award is like basically the player that plays very fairly the whole tournament. So I guess I'm the person.
But I saw your video, right? You like your face didn't expect it was you.
Yeah, okay, so like when they call out wait, what was my number? 75.
You asking me now? I don't even know what's the number, bro.
So they call out 75 Ayunnie Fahmi. I didn't like heard it properly. Zasha was like saying to me, it's you. I was like, oh.
You're also the captain of the squad, right? Before you fly, do you had any expectations for the team?
Expectations? I wouldn't say expectations, but hopes for the team lah. Very simple, just to play as a team. No like dramas here and there.
Oh, okay. Before your first match with USA, were you nervous?
I would say every match I'll be nervous, but more to excited lah. Yeah, because it's like my first tournament, my first big tournament, and like leading the team. So as much as I feel nervous, I still have to like put on a strong face.
So you also play in the under 19 what?
Yeah, as in women's.
Oh,
yeah, under 19
okay.
is
small thing lah.
no. Okay, it's very different. Okay,
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
intensity is very different.
Out of all the matches, what was the toughest match?
I would say Germany lah.
But lucky you guys had it at the first period though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I think we all got tired. So
It's almost like back to back, right?
yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about coaching. You also started coaching, right, in one stick?
Yes.
Was it last year or last 2 years?
Last 2 years.
Last 2 years. So like usually what age group you take?
Okay, beginner level, under 12 boys, and then under 12 girls.
What is one of the biggest gear mistake players, like young players make?
Ooh.
From what I see, like some young players, when they think they're right-handed, they use a righty stick. But when they are left-handed, they use a lefty stick.
Oh.
So is that true?
Left hand, you should play righty, right?
Huh? No, it's opposite one, no eh? Oh yeah, actually yeah, kind of true.
Left-handed people use righty stick.
Yeah, so you
because
can
the
reach out.
dominant hand is on the top. Yeah. But nowadays, I think more people are just righty.
Oh.
Yeah. They're just comfortable holding like this.
Yeah, but if you guys notice in the Sweden league, most of the people are like lefties. Yeah, which are more skillful players.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we should turn Singaporeans more into lefty now,
to balance it out.
Okay, so yeah. So let's talk about your gear. So let's start with your shoes.
Okay. There are a few models lah for console, but personally I love this EQID because it really gives me the comfort that I need. So it's like quite high, I think.
The sole.
Yeah, the sole is quite high, and it's like supporting my ankle.
Yeah, it looks very clean. Yeah.
Correct.
But if somebody step, it's confirm like a lot of people step before, right, your shoe.
Got lah, a lot.
But I look at your shoe like still like clean, huh? Oh, you polish. Oh, that's the secret. Okay, so what the heck is this? So what is this?
Okay, so actually Kanso came out with this shoe wash bag. So what I always do is to really just my shoe, put it in, both of it, and then just
wow, I didn't know there's such things.
Just put inside the washing machine. So this is like the scrub. So inside the washing machine later
Wow, I didn't know. This is what? Kanso?
Yeah, Kanso. I think a lot of people don't know about this existence.
Yeah. How often do you wash your shoe?
I mean, I can't wash that often lah. So maybe once a month.
Wow, but this
good investment.
for my slippers. Yeah. Okay.
Go on to the next.
Okay, so let's go on with your stick.
Ding.
I noticed a lot of Wonder Stick use Oxstock.
Yeah, personally I love Oxstock. Okay, firstly I like the design. For other brands it's also nice, but the nicest I would say is Oxstock lah, and it doesn't break easily. So love it.
And it's what model is this?
This is Ultimate Light. This season and in Flex 29.
There was one time I went to Powerplay and then I saw her cut her stick. But I know me and her are like the same height. We were about like
1/6.
Yeah, 1/6. So like, wait, how many cm do you cut?
I just cut 1 cm.
Yeah, what
I cut to
difference?
95.
Yeah, what difference does it make if you cut your stick 1 cm?
I watch myself play, like I assess myself, and if it looks like my stick's too long, so I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's just try 1 cm short.
I mean, everybody is different, so
yeah, so we different.
yeah. Let's talk about your blade. So you from
this,
highlight,
actually
right?
it's all highlight. It's just I changed color. From this,
Colour.
I changed to Tiffany blue, and then I recently changed to this.
The new Arctic Frost color.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
Actually, it looks nice though.
Yeah, it is, and there's like sparkly stuff.
But what made you stick with highlight blade?
Oh, okay. So firstly, when I tried this stick, it came with the highlight blade, right? And it feels like very nice, and I like the concavity, you know. Yeah,
So
it
the
just
passes, the shooting, the feels.
correct.
But I also want to point out something because in the floorball scene, there's not a lot of hijabis, right?
oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So let's talk about your hijab. Your what brand do you use?
I mainly use 2 brands. Okay, first is Gloco, and second one is Sabah. Yeah, so I've been using that since I started playing floorball. Yeah.
But this is not sponsored, so I was just curious, like about your hijab and stuff.
So Gloco, if you want to sponsor, I'm up for it.
Me also.
We are all up for it together.
Because I also use Gloco and their material also quite breathable, right?
Yes,
They
yes,
have,
very,
like,
very.
mesh material.
Yeah, they have mesh, they have
what else.
waffle, they have like those like with inner like attached. Yeah, so it's basically designed for athletes.
Yeah,
for
which is
sports
quite
person.
inclusive.
It's actually very, very good. It's like even lightweight. You can
Yeah.
breathe through. Like you won't feel suffocated.
So, before I end, we always play a game. So the game is called Stay Focused. So we have to spin 10 times
Oh my days.
and juggle 5 times. So you'll be versusing me.
Oh.
If one of us lose, slap shot. Okay. So should we start? So let's start the game. Okay. So you have to spin 10 times and then just juggle lah.
10 times.
But I'll put the ball for you.
Okay. Oh, later I spin, I go out of the shop. Oh.
Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the freak? Okay, my turn.
Go. Stable myself. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10.
Wait, I cannot see. 1, 2, 3.
Now, so I won, so she's gonna be slap shot by me.
Wait, don't shoot my head. I'll shoot here.
Shit.
Wait, that was so hit to my head.
Are you ready?
Okay. And that's the end of today's episode. So before we end, we got a giveaway. So we're giving away 1 Kanso shoe wash bag, yes. Okay, so all you have to do to win this shoe bag is to comment how often are you wash your shoe. Yeah, wait, don't do that. Yeah, but it's that simple. So all you have to do is repost this video and then comment down below.
Yep.
And you win this shoe bag.
You can wash your shoe.
Yeah, or your slippers, or your hijab, or your shoe. Yeah, and that's the end of today's episode. So see you guys next week.